Well, welcome back here to Badminton Hall. So Harbour now lead this Wisden Cup final by 2 matches to 1. Oscar Guo triumphant in the men's singles. Let's go down to Susanna now with Oscar.
Congratulations, Oscar. You put in a solid performance there for the North Harbour team, playing in the men's singles all this week. You must be pleased to get that last win on the board.
It's good to help the team to get a point in the final. I'm glad that I did my job, and hopefully the rest of the team can do well as well.
Fantastic. Yeah, it must be a different one for you now, being only sort of 18, 19, playing against a young 14-year-old to be the older one on the court. How did you find that this afternoon?
It was challenging, but he played really well. He has a long future, and he's quite talented as well. I'm just glad that I managed to do my part and get the win.
Yeah, fantastic. It was a great performance, so congratulations and well done.
Well done to Oscar Guo, himself a very talented young player on the rise. Big hopes for him in his senior career. Good crowd is sticking around here as Harbour enjoy a 2-1 lead. Reminding you of the format, we have the women's singles and the 2 mixed doubles to come if required. And we now move to the women's singles match, the 4th match. And this one features Courtney Trillo of Waitakere up against Hannah Yun of North Harbour. Job ahead here for Courtney Trillo, 23 years of age. Hannah Yun, one of the rep coaches at North Harbour at the moment. Hannah Yun has been particularly effective. Trillo here has had 4 matches with 1 win under her belt. All of the women's singles. Hannah Yun has had 3 matches and she's won them all, including a really hard-fought win over Tracy Hallam, the women's singles player at Waikato, who's a veteran player these days, but a very good singles player. Yun winning that one 21-23, 22-20, 21-18. That must have been one of the matches of the tournament. Anyway, here is Courtney Trillo, the 23-year-old, rep for New Zealand at the 2015 Oceania Championships. Runner-up in the women's singles in the New Zealand champs in 2017 to Sally Fu of Auckland. Courtney Trillo, 4 matches played in the women's singles so far and just the 1 win. And here is Hannah Yun. As I touched on, that win over Hallam was a epic win for her, and she's won her other 2 matches in straight games. So Hannah Yun, based on what we've seen so far in this tournament here, Susanna certainly heads in with the better of the record of the 2 players.
Yes, I think she will be the favourite of this match this evening, and she's a very, very talented player, and the knowledge that she's bringing to the North Harbour players at the moment, as well as being a coach there. But tonight it'll be interesting to see what she can bring to the court herself.
Yes, Hannah Yun and Courtney Trillo have actually played each other earlier on in this tournament back in pool play on Friday, and Yun won that match 21-13, 21-15. Greg Pitcher, the chair umpire for this match. Service judge. Is all set to go in this clash as well. Tansy Leung. So women's singles. If Harbour get the win here, they'll go to a 3-1 lead and will only need to win the next match after this one to win the Wisden Cup. Still work to do because there's some pretty decent players in that Waitakere side coming up in the mixed doubles.
Yes, no, they'll both be very exciting matches, so it'll be important for Hannah to get this one under North Harbour's belt and move to that 3-1 lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Barfoot and Thompson Waitakere, represented by Courtney Trillo. And on my left, Barfoot and Harcourt's North Harbour, represented by Hana Yun. Harcourt's North Harbour to serve, love all, play. One, love.
Hannah Yun, one of the coaches at North Harbour at the moment.
2, love.
Playing for her province here. She's made a very good start, Susanna.
3,
You know, she'll be
love.
pleased with that, and she really actually looks like she's pushing into that deep forehand corner of Trillo.
So interesting to see if Trillo can keep the shuttle away from that corner.
Four, love.
Oh, that is a superb shot. Wow.
Service over, 1-4.
Oh, she's produced a shot of rich quality there to get on the board.
And we'll be pleased to see that one fall just long.
2-4.
So a good shot from Hannah, but unfortunately not going her way in that one.
And that one either.
3-4.
Well, a 4-0 run to start here for Yun, and then a 3-0 run for Trillo.
All. Fault. Service over, 5-4.
Yes, gets the roll off the net.
Service over, 5.
She won't be too concerned with how it went over. It's just if it went over.
Falling just inside the back line there. I think Trillo will be very pleased with the start of this first set, keeping up with Hannah. Going down the other earlier this weekend, I think it'll be important for her to maintain that this set.
Lovely touch of the net there from Yun.
Service over, 6-all.
Well, Trillo's done well here. She was 4-love down in this game and took the lead there for a second. Yeah, that's a beautiful shot from Trillo, right in the corner. She's moving really well, Susanna.
Service over.
You know, she can definitely get around the court well, and when those ones fall in just perfectly on the back line, she'll be very pleased with that.
Well, that shot with geometric precision from Yun.
Service over, 7-all. Service over. 8-7.
Oh, she got that one.
Shuttle was in. 9-7.
Trillo a bit confused there, but the line umpire at the far end of the court, she didn't know when one was there, called it in.
Service over. 8-9.
Not her luck this time on that back line. There's been a few falling just in, but not to be this time.
All.
Well, that's a miss one. It is well out.
10-9.
Hits in again.
Service over. 10-all.
Well. Waitakere's Courtney Trillo has a lead by just a single point at the change of ends, and she's given a very good account of herself so far, Susanna.
You know, she's definitely playing well and pushing Hannah around and a few things are going her way, with shuttles just dropping in on the line, especially in that rear backhand corner for Hannah. But I think, to credit to Courtney, she's brought herself onto this match and playing pretty well.
She really is. Remember, these two played earlier in the competition in pool play, and Yun won 21-13, 21-15. And Trillo here has done well. She was down by 4-love in that game, came back to lead 6-5. So she took 6
20 seconds.
points from 7 after being 4-love down to take the lead. Pretty decent effort.
No, she'll be pleased with that comeback, especially with a potentially slightly shaky start to actually come back to 11-10 lead and be in this match in the first set.
11.
She's got to keep it going, though, against the classy Yun.
Play.
Undefeated so far in this Wisden Cup this year.
Done for Trillo. They're really using the full width of the court and making Hannah stretch as far as she possibly can.
10. Service over. 11-12.
Tight first game.
Service over. 13-12.
It's a lovely return from Yun on the money.
Service over. 13-all.
Well, she went for the shot the other side this time,
Service over.
Susanna. Just pushed
14,
it wide.
13. Service over. 14 all.
Well done from Hannah there. I mean, sometimes it can be easy to think you've got it, but she was there ready to make sure that shuttle made it on the ground.
Great get from Trillo. That one there, brilliant. Still, the point went to Harbour. What a battle these two are having.
Service over. 15 all.
Superb from both players.
Yes, I think both of them are recognising the importance of these few points in this first opening game to what it might actually lead to decide this match as a whole.
Yeah, there's going to be some small margins that decide this first game for sure. 16 to 15. You really couldn't pick a winner in this first game. It's been absorbing stuff. Hope you're enjoying it.
Ready to play. Service over. 16 all.
Well, mental composure comes into it now to Susanna, doesn't it? She was going to hold it together. It's wide.
Yeah, especially as you're encroaching these critical points. I mean, 21's not far away, so that's where things get really challenging, and keeping that great mindset to actually deliver on your strategy at this point.
Well, both look mentally strong. Well, a couple of errors now from Trillo and Harbour.
18,
and Yun
16.
has that 2-point lead now. Just wide. That 2-point margin there to Harbour was the biggest margin Yun has had in this game
18.
since it was 4-2. But back comes Trillo again.
Stubborn persistence that Trillo's showing is paying off for her, and just asking for one more shot to come back from Yun. Here we are at 18 all.
That forehand drive cross court, just landing over the net, Susanna, from Trillo has been a gem.
Service over. 19-18.
Oh, she's changed her mind. The line umpire changed her mind.
20 game points.
Big call
18.
there, but it's gone against Trillo. Game points now for Yun. she's got it.
So one time in the match, to play a super tight net shot, and it just trickled over there for Trillo.
20.
Well, it touched the net too, didn't it? Wow. We touched on those small margins. Trillo saves a game point, but she's got another one to save here. As she has. So to extra points we go in this first game. And it's actually apt that we're seeing this because both players have been fantastic so far. Great get that one from Trillo. So that will bring up a third game point now for
Service over.
Hannah Yun.
21-20.
And she's got it, Yun. Fantastic game played out by both players in the first game of this women's singles, but it's gone to Hannah Yun, 22-20.
Yeah, it was a great contest, and both players pulling out some great shots at various moments throughout their first game.
Well, what's Trillo got in her armoury to come back? Didn't start well for Trillo. She was love 4 down, but she found a way to win 6 of the next 7 points, find herself in the lead. And there pretty much went point for point all the way to the end.
Yes, and it's always exciting to see an opening game of a match go through to the setting like that and win by 2 after 20 all.
But Yun just getting the big points right at the end there. Remember, Trillo didn't get a game point. She did save 3 though before Yun finally got the job done. So 22-20 in that first game. This is the 4th match of the Wisden Cup. Reminding you once again that the Waitakere team took the men's doubles 21-13, 21-9. That was Shirley and Chan winning that match. Then the women's doubles went to North Harbour, Hyun and Rahadia 21-15, 21-15. Oscar Guo too good in the men's singles 21-5, 21-8. So it's Harbour leading 2 matches to 1. And now 1 game to love in the women's singles. Magic number is 4. Get to 4 wins to win the Wisden Cup.
Yep. And if we don't get there, if we get to 3-all, we'll have the excitement of another golden game to come up at the end to be the decider of this tie.
Yeah, which we'll tell you all about if it comes about.
Second game.
Second game in the women's singles now. Hannah Yun, a 1 game to love lead against Courtney Trillo of Waitakere.
One love. Service over. 1-all.
Three points. All won by the receiver so far with returns of serve. Make that 4. I mean, that shot is great from the back of the court.
All. Three, 2.
An interesting start here to the second game, as seeing must be a bit of extra pressure on the service or something, as the receiver seems to be dominating this quite a lot.
Service over. 4, 3.
What's in again? She is judging those superbly, Trillo.
5-3. Service fault called. Service over. 4-5. Too high. Service over. 6-4. Fault receiver.
All right, fault receiver there. Susanna, what happened there?
Yes, I think the receiver actually can't move her feet until the server has made contact with the shuttle, so I think she just would have moved a fraction too early there.
It's unusual, isn't it?
It's very rare to see, actually.
Well. 3-all it was, and now it's 8-4. So 4 of the last 5 points have gone to Trillo. Oh, it's in. That's a taste of her own medicine.
It's over. 5-8. Six, 8.
Seeing a few sways of momentum here as a sort of a few quick points, then a good long rally, and so it's interesting to see who's taking what at the moment.
Yeah, that one didn't go to plan for Trillo, and it was an easy put away by Hannah Yun.
Service over. 7-9.
That was the previous point. But
8.
well, it's back to a 1-point game, and this is a nice comeback from Yun here. It's another line licker from Trillo.
We're getting plenty of those tight calls in this match.
8. Service over. 9-10. All.
So, mid-game interval.
Interval.
Well, it's the same score it was in the first game. 11-10, although it was 11-10 to Trillo in the first game. But it's tight, Susanna. It's a wonderful match.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's great to see. A good match to watch as the momentum swings between the two players, and some will get a lucky point and then it will turn the other way, and then we'll see a great hard-fought rally. So, yeah, it's exciting to watch and see who's bringing what to the court.
Yeah, it's really, really good, and Trillo is scrambling very well. Yun trying to dominate, obviously the much taller of the two players, trying to use her height. But she's not having it her own way at all, with some
20 seconds.
Fabulous gets from Trillo in this match so far, and all those shots that have landed just in.
Must wait till the 1 minute is up. Interval wasn't finished. 11:10, play. Play.
It's a good shot from Yun. Fantastic
12,
adjustment.
10. Service over. 11-12.
Oh, fabulous drop shot again.
Trillo finding that back line.
12 all.
Oh, just when you think Hannah Yun is going to move away. That comes Trillo again.
13-12. Fault receiver.
Oh, wow.
14 foot. 12.
Well, there's the replay, Susanna. What do you think?
Yeah, it's definitely a very close call, but
Hannah.
yeah, a tough one to be fault received.
Throughout the serve, part of both feet must be stationary. Okay.
Well, the chair umpire is clear.
14-12, play.
Trillo sneaking out to a 3-point lead now at 15-12.
Well, that's really unfortunate for Trillo.
Service over. 13-15.
Yeah, pushed right off her balance there. Unfortunately falling into the back corner.
Oh, she's got another one that's just found the corner.
Service over. 16-13. Service over. 14-16.
Another fantastic point and a ripper of a winner from Yun.
15.
Yeah, that was very well set up and very well read to finish it off by Yun, dropping it short into Trillo's front forehand corner and then getting up to put it away down the line.
Some fantastic rallies
17.
when these
15.
two get going. They just don't give in, either of these two.
Service over. 16-15. 16-17.
Coming towards a similar scenario to the first game where it starts getting challenging from a mindset perspective and keeping to that same strategy and actually delivering, with not letting mistakes creep in.
Well, and Trillo is starting.
18.
She cracks maybe appearing here. That's 3 points in a row to Hannah Yun. She is going great guns now.
17.
This is a wonderful run for her. Oh, brilliant.
That was fantastic control, just being patient and then just popping it into that gap in front of Trillo.
17.
Well, 5 points in a row brings up match points now.
So it's over. 18-20.
Well, another match point for Yun.
Let. Vicky, play.
Match point number 2. And she saved another one with a good serve. Third match point, Hannah Yun.
Service fault called.
It's a service fault on match points. Well, can you believe that?
Yeah, great performance there from Trillo, actually bringing the challenge to Hannah, and she had a fantastic performance and played really, really well, so she'll be disappointed to finish on a service fault.
Match won by
Yeah, really disappointing, but a great effort from
22-20.
Hannah Yun. She was down
21-19.
17-15 in that last game. Came back to win it, 21-19. That's a pretty decent effort from Hannah Yun. So the upshot of all of this is that North Harbour now have a 3-game-to-1 lead and a 1 match away rather, from winning the Wisden Cup. And they can do that in the mixed doubles coming up shortly. But Courtney Trillo gave a really good account of herself in this match. Hannah Yun, though, played the big points better when they came along in both games. It was really tight. It was 18 all in the first game. She got the job done 22-20, and then in that second game, of course, came back with that 5-point run to close it out. Next up, it's our first mixed doubles match. Chan and Xie up against Phillips and Pack.